Okay. And I've double checked it this time. Should be good. Back for our second round 2 match. Gonna see who's gonna be squaring off against Signor Necron in the finals. We got Caramel over here with this Excalibur. That's Caramel. I mean, I can put him on either one because we're playing Excalibur. Gonna be going against CarnCarnem. Since I just told you playing Excalibur, don't need it. We got Caramel over here with the fire spear. And I guess that's what I should talk about. Not so much who's got the ship, but who's got the fire spear. Although that's not going to give him the edge in this first fight, as they're both sitting pretty evenly. No shields, about 150 hull between the two of them. Fire shield just to keep himself alive. And yeah, you see Caramel just using his dash to get some space. Knows he doesn't want to get picked apart by the... That is Redhead. Had to double check. Still got to get used to the icons. I'm trying to see if you can get a little cheap shot with the spear. Can't find anything. Taking food away. Get back. Yeah. Hold on to that space. Dodging away from all the strikes. Ooh! Yo, 34 HP. He's still in it, though. That's the big thing. He's still in it. And he's going to go ahead, tap out, go back to the mother planet. Go ahead and heal up. And are we going to go back to the lane, or are we looking at the planets? I'm going to go back to the lane. Where you go, I go. And he sees that Karn wanted to sit there, couldn't tag him before he got the warp off just in time. So that leaves a Caramel a little space to work with, and he's going to use it to get an early start over on the planets. Meanwhile, Karn, I don't know if he's going to respond. He has to wait for his warp to cool down. It looks like he wants to play off the tower. You got to be careful there, man. A couple of pot shots in there before he goes to the planet, but his planet is going to be contested, and yeah, it's a pretty strong squadron right there to meet a lone Excalibur on the other side. So let's see if Karn can somehow make some magic happen when he's outmanned and outgunned. Puts the fire shield up. Still facing tags one of them. Gets popped with a fire shield and has a mark on him. Go, but he's actually gotten the shield down off of him. A couple of mines going out as well. Yeah, even though he doesn't have as many people with him, Karn is looking kind of good. Just needs to walk on top of him, which he does. And he gets the kill on a Caramel. Well played, Karn. Sadly, he's not going to be able to get the planet because the fast respawns. Guess who's back one more time? It is Caramel again. Can he get in? Gets in just to make sure he doesn't get the second capture point. Over here at the Noishi 1. So watch the mines. Watch the strikes. He's looking to break the silence over here, trying to get a poke with the spear off the mark. Karn presumably waiting for the spear so he can get a little closer, let the redhead rip, which he does. And I have to imagine at some point in time, whenever the spear's on cooldown, you're going to see him dive in, trying to get another poke with the redhead. It's a couple of hits. Still has a shield. And you see them diving both a little closer to each other. Shield down off of the Caramel. Trying to get some space. It's a void dash out. And is he leaving? Please leave. Yo, he's not going to let him have it. He's going to try to play with a little bit of a haul, and that little bit of hull is not enough to carry him through the fight. That's another capture point going to CarnCarnem, but it's not enough to take the planet just yet. Stepping over the line. Break any capture potential. Here we go again. Just a little dink from a stray bomb. Putting the first bit of pain out on the Caramel. As you see him just kind of circling around. These fights getting harder and harder for him as he doesn't have his squadron to back him up. But CarnCarnem sitting at half HP. Half HP altogether. That shield and hull is going to be a little apprehensive to step into Caramel. But he doesn't want to leave just yet. So he's just waiting for his shield to come back up. Caramel missing. So that's going to be a couple more seconds for Karn to build his shield back up before he re-engages. And here we go. Shield absorbing some of the fire spear damage. coming with the air raid and diving in again. Shield in response. Can't get anything for free. And that's the shield down gone from Ekaromal. That's the shield. That's the hull. That's the whole Excalibur. And that is a second capture point. Actually, that's the third capture point. I didn't see that it had 3. My bad. 2-2. Even on planets. And this man Karn is relentless. Immediately going in. I think he just wants the ring. He's just going to drop the ult on it. Still doesn't get it though. Gets the first ring. Gonna get the second one. And I think he's gonna stay long enough to force the Ekaromal to come over here. Because there's no way he can stand and fight him, right? We'll see. Because Ekaromal is coming. He is called the boys. Yeah, Karn, let him have that one. Yeah, did some collateral damage. Got the rings. Took a capture point. The capture point doesn't mean too much, but yeah, just make him have to invest a little bit more. And instead of investing more, he's just going to go for the harvesters. Man, what the harvesters do to you? Actually, I think this is just a bit of the lags. Hopefully we get everything caught up here in this round 2 match, trying to see who's going to be matched up against Necron in the finals. Ekaromal taking the ring, gonna have to take the turn if he wants to go for another capture point. I don't think he wants anything to do with that. Gonna just go ahead and leave. Got himself some space. He doesn't want to go too far. It says that, but yeah, he sees what's waiting for him on the other side of the line. Doesn't really want to throw his life away just yet. Gonna go back, heal up, and see if he can take another stab over there in the middle. Meanwhile, with the time that he has, CarnCarnem is gonna go ahead and go for the neutrals. The only person who's really been playing the neutral game the entire time and has found the success so far. See if that can be the deciding factor here in this match. Going over to the Noisy 3. That Ekaromal was taking a little time over in the middle lane, trying to see if he can keep everything stable over there. No, I can't do that. Trying to see if I can check something real quick, but I gotta stay with the whole action because we got another skirmish going down. Meeting over here at the Noisy 1. Yo, Ekaromal got lit, but he's still staying with it. Tried to stay on top of CarnCarnem, but he can't blow through the hole as he gets picked apart by the auto fire. Gets met with some rockets as well. And that's Karn coming out on top of yet another altercation. And that might just be a testament to the religiousness that Karn has of constantly going to the neutrals, getting the most that he can out of them time and time again, allowing him to stay afloat in that fight. He's gonna go meet Ekaromal over in the middle one more time, trying to see if he can keep his tower alive. Don't think he got there in time, but he's gonna try to make him pay for the evil deeds that he's done. I don't think he's gonna get away from that. Just barely. 35 HP. Just getting there, hit all the buttons, it'll work out for you. That's all you need to do. And as mad as he may be, that sounds like a reason for Karn to go get the ancient power. We find him in the neutrals again. And Ekaromal, I'm liking this choice, understands or rather sees that Karn is constantly going to the neutrals and is not just going to let him have them for free. Opting to come over here to the Corsairs, and it's going to leave him even 1-1. And instead of going for the third neutral, they're going to just play off the planets, try to take them away from each other. It's a race to see who can strip the rings off the planet faster than the others. And it's looking like Karn, thinking Karn has it? No. They might just trade even here. 3 capture points. It's the second capture point. Yeah, they're just going to trade even off of these right here. So what's the play afterwards? Ekaromal taking Karn's planet. Karn taking the planet away from Ekaromal. So the only thing they really did was yell and scream at each other, rip rings off of everything, kill a couple of innocents and towers, and gonna have to drop some Ambro Cup on that later on down the road. But yeah, don't know what that was about. Warping a little too close to the squad, but he might have been taking that for a quick resupply, if you will. Because with your fast respawns, that's a pretty viable strategy to do at some point in time. Instead of having to go all the way back to the mother planet, just go ahead and off yourself real quick so you can get the fast respawn. He's playing with his head. And you see the head work from these two is they're constantly playing chess around the nexus, not really playing too much in front of each other, trying to see what resources they can build up, playing with the neutrals, playing with the planets. And Karn is done playing around, taking the 3rd war tower and threatening to take the game and take his seat against Necron in the finals, finding himself in front of the Noisy Stick, taking the 1st ring down, getting the 2nd one. And before there's any real response, that just might be the game for Karen. Has it? He might have it if he can say it, and he does. And that's it. Karn staying a little too far out, and Ekaromal gonna be able to take this one away from him and move to meet Necron in the finals. That happened so fast that even I wasn't ready for it. But that's gonna leave us with Signor Necron going head to head against Ekaromal in our grand finals, and we'll bring that to you soon after a short break. So you can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. You can't leave Ambro Cup 5. And we'll be back.